Na me mo akwa aban famra enne Nnawotwe Yi so ewo Adom TV fi ha etwa no nso ewo Asempa ene na do in the month of August nyame e de ache yen share na enwendwe on my Ghana ho Nnawotwe we nsemben e na etwam e so yetumi edi hu nkomo yenim se parties no you know all over Ghana preach your messages yedi nkomo ya both John Mahama and Dr. Mahmoud they are all on the campaign trail. Now, this week, Nnawotwe Yi it is OSP, the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Okay, sir, and maybe a bit 2020. It is some pronouncement about airbus for assembly by US, UK, and France. Court me and saying a rule here on the operations of airbus. I know much airbus in penning for. Etia bribes ama bebre ewo wiase afanda we mu eba no sa no Ghana ban so edan no mo sa ansem no beto dwa no ombo Ghana wo ebo government official one anom so ye a high ranking government official na ni nua so for mo bi enti Ghana ban edan de ma special prosecutor ne no mu na Nnawotwe we special prosecutor orakisi ejaben ye beto dwa say well wa hwehwe asem no mo over the period na obetumi e de atudwa say the government official one no former president John Dramani Mahama obetumi de atudwa so say the consultant 5 na mo boni di wo na John Dramani Mahama nua na mum nhwehwem na waye no onya bibia ngina so say ora former president John Dramani Mahama engage in any corruption practice bia or the to just say ne oye no na botai pabi esi echi na mum ko so hu se enam se ne nua ewo sa deal no munti no na ye obibi e friend of conflict of interest na mum se ba no se corruption kata se ne proye pa dia bibia ni obetumi as OSP obegina so aka se former president Mahama or the no oye kata se ne program e wosa airbus nsensem no mu or to ho na e ba no MPP4 ne nkofo bre na de hu nkomo MPP4 kire se OSP no anya adwuma ne yie onpo kire se nka o se otumi de conflict of interest no o mashraj ebe mu bi eno no nsensem no da ye bisa se sa OSP exoneration of former president Mahama of any corruption deal no in the upcoming elections. You be doing come ha. Na ebium ne commandant and some about to Jaw Kaiser Commander Sugar Factory. Ye koje bosia over $30 million at the Beshemu. About way by Kase Ombeshe, no mama na juma 10 so hosa ye huni air conemum about the say a buying aqua pay a year private investor say Ombambe Lizi Commander Sugar Factory. Nenona ye bisa say wo share Commander Sugar Factory sa ye de sika bebre akoshem ya ye promises so ye bema na ba be ye adwuma create jobs ne ade na ye privatize no emom ne kwan so de adenti na pese ye de ma obi sombra no me ye so on fa me adwuma over a period ye be di on eno so emon komo yie papa enti sa na ma we me ne we ne ye see no so say dey ye pese ye dwudwam yie e kire ma wotumi ti ase na so so ka watumi aka ne yie Adom TV if ya etwa no e wa Asempa 94.7 FM nda menua ABY member na baso ne team e won your maye on Asempa FM well my guest amene on bedi dwuma akwesi Adai Odike or a leader union government yene bedi nkomo Eric Oche your member MPP's national communications team Alhaji Nasiru Mohammed your communications director NDC Zongo Caucus on our cancer our studio dada yene lawyer John Agbete or private legal practitioner yene bedi nkomo our 34 so na mum ye twa hotel na ya ba yede nsemi na no ebeto de ama ye from Samuel Kojo Brace me gina me production team anemo na madase say wa ma ya kan ho na pay when ye bedi dwuma nti woni entena ye ba say ba ye be nsem na ni ama so watumi atiase ye ba bra Nnawotwe Yi so well yen share from the OSP and him say Nnawotwe Yi OSP friends and for Yi and all this nsunsuan so or an investigation about to John editor when him say well so sure the nsunsuan so the investigation or ye nyina no na when who say government official one John Dramani Mahama de na mum corruption bia ni ho or de ne ho you know for nti yenko na yenko tio no ye ba na ya to adwuma de nso e studio.
The OSP has cited and notes that by two separate communications, both dated 22 April 2021, the SFO in the United Kingdom notified Samuel Adam Foster and Philip Sean Middlemas that a decision had been taken not to prosecute them for any offense in respect of the Airbus Ghana deal. It has not come to the notice of the OSP that the SFO in the UK has reconsidered its decision. We consider it that it ties with our conclusion. Further action. A special prosecutor has directed the closure of the OSP investigation into alleged bribery of high-ranking Ghanaian officials by Airbus SC through intermediaries in respect of the sale of military transport aircraft by Airbus SC to the Republic of Ghana between 2009 and 2015. The OSP would not institute criminal proceedings against any person in respect of this investigation. The special prosecutor has also directed authorized officers of the OSP to rescind the 13 May 2020 warrants of arrest obtained from the Circuit Court Accra for the arrest of Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, Philip Sean Middlemas, Leanne Sarah Davis, and Sarah Feno. Earlier today, I sent out correspondence notifying Interpol of the withdrawal of the red notices in respect of Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, Philip Sean Middlemas, Leanne Sarah Davis, and Sarah Feno. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, the processes leading to the purchase by the government of Ghana of 3 C-295 twin turboprop military transport aircraft from Airbus followed substantially the same pattern. Parliament approved the proposed transactions in 2011. In accordance with the laws of Ghana, in the estimation of the OSP, there was nothing remarkable about the deal, and it certainly would not have found its way in the UK and US deferred prosecution agreements and made headlines around the world, but for the involvement of former President John Dramani Mahama and his younger brother of the full blood, Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, and his associates, as recounted in the UK and US deferred prosecution agreements. The OSP investigation found no evidence that former President Mahama was involved or played any role in the procurement and maintenance of the agency relationship between Airbus and Foster and his associates in respect of the purchase by the government of Ghana of military transport aircraft from Airbus. And it appears to the OSP that the direct communications and meetings between former President Mahama and officials of Airbus to close the deal were actuated by good intentions on the part of the former president. It also appears that Foster and his associates became involved as intermediaries in the Airbus Ghana deal after the decision by the government of Ghana in preference of the C-295 aircraft.
Nti ano na nsama the OSP ora kisi jaben edutu dwa na wohwe wemu. Well, yemra studio na yemedi ho nkomo yenhwe se ne ansem we esi ko. Ora kwesi ada ODK leader union government or good morning sir. We have a code there. Me company union any oh okay.
Ghana 42 say the year of my partisanship Wednesdays all and Myanmar put our mouth the culture Bukata say multi-party democracy now Yadiatu. I've from causes of more bread and the UK no qua just say a creator employment a widen a friend saying the gap between the half and the half not ama ayi pa kuro bi ketewa bi na ye to abawe mu edi oman mu adododie nyina inequalities is too much jamani pa ni abre na ko atuate ne America ma wudie basa and another democracy tailored to suit the people and their mindset and their traditions. By the way, we now box the abre.
Okay.
Yeah, kiasi and my results from 1992 basically. You lose virtually everything. Ghana was called last line called and yama baby I've done to kwane just antagonism and ya jaw man at all. And Oman qua a backslide and backsliding. And I'm saying no. We can't allow ourselves to be recolonized. Okay. This system is no colonialism.
Okay.
Here, Japan, you will above the Australian Sakomon next to nothing. Gold, I say 6%. A champion, so you need 45%. And now I say the democracy, 6%, as I say. Oil remains 12%. Military is 13%. Because you allow a few people to determine the fate of the country. And yes, I was saying, democracy is participatory. I will say everybody should be part of decision making.
Okay.
If the AIS is here, if I am 1,000 years,
and if I am okay.
To my trust, and my cow, a democratic system, a non-partisan, I will bring all talents together.
Okay.
To form synergies of managers by merits to
okay. There's a ube bia there's a usefata and the west okay. And also this union government concept will be seen as practical, beneficial in our current political, economic and social cultural solutions. Democracy is not practiced the same around the world. There are disparities and differences, and Ghana cannot be exceptional. Ours is a copy of the UK and USA, but the culture, traditions, and upbringing of these countries cannot be seen here.
Yes.
Therefore, there is need to also look at our culture, traditions, tribal, and ethnocentric environment to also modernize and shape our system of governance to suit our behavior and acceptable norms and traditions. Hence, the need to do so. Into the Ghanaian solution to the Ghanaian problem.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. All right. I don't know. Alhaji. Nasiru Mohammed, the Communications Director of the NDC Zongo Caucus. Alhaji, good morning.
Good morning.
You have a call there.
Alhamdulillah, I am Kupase. I'm say Wankasa over JD say NDC ya share sapomunsu and obia TSC crew. Senior Bear, His Excellency John Mahama Sempanwa War. Na also a project obia ni mu Ghana has a obetimi afrejo Mahama edin bia ba wontumi mfre no tofu.
Okay.
Nti o ka sama oye. Nti say ene or the 24-hour economy abase ye nyina no yembo ye hombody. Na ye Ghana fisa tibia e wo mu yi. Ni enhwe se ye bema te se juma no aye juma bibria ye betimi export to show up the city. And as a CD-dollar relations. Now, your science so akabe the problem of high unemployment a war. As I say juma juma from 7 to 8. Now be 24 hours. Certainly, a big here nipa bebre. Sa nipa bebre no so graduates no mo ne nam a wo say wo mo ne juma skilled artisans ne ekeka ho no a omu nyina so ebenye edwuma ye ma oman no ayede na yede yabanza economy no so agina ne nan so.
Okay, all right. Wish I would dapa emfama Professor Elvis Asari Bediako, Vice Chancellor of the University of Energy, Natural Resources, West Africa. And Professor Elvis Asari Bediako, happy birthday to you. And we know every wadamfo enewoba Dominic Kisi Yaboa, producer of Ekosi saying, oh no, and the way the ambassador from so to you, Professor. Today is the 10th of August, 2024. So a glorious birthday to Professor Elvis Asaribedia, Vice Chancellor of the University of Energy and Natural Resources, UNEA. All right. And yen shall feed the OSP sense. Obviously, we is going to add a bite to more campaign.
Well, certainly, why not? As I say, me want to say MVP and because even you see the entire comeback of his president or His Excellency John Mahama, the inefficiencies, ineffectiveness of MPP are buying. And continually, one more yama to say, one more sign tone, His Excellency John Mahama. Indeed, there is no reason I can say we are not confident. Say, election, His Excellency John Mahama is going to triumph and the NDC. The entire American is say, MPP4, Akasa, Ewukruma. One more than Sembebre to His Excellency John Mahama. But with time, I say, when one Kasa, Sifia Kunyaso, or catch a gun of Union, say, Emre, Ebe vindicated. He will be vindicated with time. Say, on him saw your project, say, on him say, or do and or woma or my Ghana. And as our donors or Chreye, Juma, Esafata, say President Ebeye. Name on my boomo the intro, Edin Sem. A tone or so. Somewhere yet a tone or so. And then with time, Obi and Timmy Betna. And the catcher say His Excellency John Mahama corrupt and to Aba Emma. The entire American is and say, of all the political parties, of all one more contested election, His Excellency John Mahama pet and a with the idea that. Or non so, and I investigating on issues are. Opposition for raising. Na nihu abakronje on the two occasions. O share Ford Saga, Omokoye, Ekoya, Kopeme, and Matter say, Yama Ghana for you who say, Onye Bonibia. And now, sa airbus issue in so, hunu, Yentimin Boni D indirect, na ye de akọ na de fefa nche inside ni nuaka ho nti ebe ye ono ne na ekika ho. Ene OSP no, eye John Mahama na eyi OSP ya obi a aban we ya na na do dankwa akofo ado ba wi aban no na etonsa eyi no ama ano abeye nhwehwemu a dokore ko ekiri na ode ne nsem abetu dwase saa asem na omo de forefore Mahama no John Mahama no enye no kore na nhwehwemu nyina ewo Ghana ewo abokire nyina kire pefe se John Mahama enye bodibia enti se sem no eyesa Media na makase Emma John Mahama stand tall among all his compatriots, among all his competitors. As I say, Yamano leverage bia ebe magana for jinidi. Sen semuna na ye de kekatuno so no kurano. Ye nhwehwemu ana enyesa. Not just say John Mahama no ye jumade. This same thing cannot be said against Obi to say Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
Nanso no so e bia say to say John Mahama o can say he'll be vindicated with time. Or so be with time he will be vindicated even if. And I say some time no embaye. However, me no ekasa sisi is the office special prosecutor office where ye investigation about obi a omuko bia unimza. Omuko bia. Of na onte sai mo asemuna eba ya ye say omo rekochichema mozemifo. Papa na ba ya obefa ne mu ewo habo na emono ayira. Ye nhwehwemu a ye say opamia office for na asesa sai mo no. Ade akwachicha ama obi ama ho abansema special prosecutor the same special prosecutor ye ho hwehwem on fa bibi amba out so it still lingers on here can we ye ma sania ya ka John Mahama de wi ya obi ehunu se oye kroje enti it is so obvious. Besides that, there are several such allegations on Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia in the PDS scandal. Obi hu sika Ghana ya hwere PDS scandal. Ebi hu senia te say aban no aye hwe han edi akukuduro eye ne oye
say yeah discuss
in the
PDS scandal nhyehyɛ a ye anka aban no ebetimi ahwɛ so obi antumi enwia Ghana anase endi Ghana hwammo sɛ nhyehyɛ no condition precedence ba me abɛyɛ condition subsequent bank guarantee a kyerɛ sɛ wɔn ewu sika anka yɛde we edwuma no kora hyɛ wɔn sɛm a wɔn bɛɛ no obesesa no yɛ no insurance guarantee of course, it's Bamia who did it. I want a Flagstaff office and Bamia.
Where was his name mentioned on there?
Where why now? Why okay, if you doubt it, why if you will be
argument. I'm asking
correct. And I may so much unless you know somebody who did it and not Bamia. Now I catch it as the body table. Wouldn't be any about me. Now I catch a may catch us about.
But where does Baumia come in that transaction?
Baumia is the one who signed the contract and make it look a change condition precedent into condition subsequent. Oh no, but now
really?
What?
I haven't no. I have to cross it because.
But what if you say contract? You know, condition precedent.
Oh yes.
Condition subsequent.
Yeah, we know one of the conditions among for.
Correct. Yeah. Unim nipa oma sa kwanya no say yenkwe. Unim.
Why?
Baumia. Baumia the man sa kwanya.
I'll cross check, no problem.
Go cross check it every time. Now bombardie has who cross check here. Don't just leave it there. Make sure we cross check it and end it up in this program. Now when say me asema me be lingering asema young confirm. Make sure you confirm it before we end this program. Mr. Pa, enti me kasa no na me council akosi so say this is what distinguish His Excellency John Dramani Mahama from Obi to say Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, because all these issues are here raising Obi to be investigated. Unlike John Dramani Mahama, you investigating on the Nhuaba Kroje. Ye say bia ye beka afano. John Mahama has been proven again to be squeaky clean. Contrary to in someone ye can ye mbrebe etwemu in 2016, ye the for saying the thing o kasa ko obi enti. Obia ente o kasa no esa say ebi mu ayi o adwen say womu any incentrophobia ebeka bom na ya say John Dramani Mahama, and that is the only way on bet media about power, because na Jumadin dey no obo na to say send ye be bia o man ebeko nanim ene me no yete o man Ghana sa investigation ye dey John Dramani Mahama afemu. There is not a single member of the MPP administration who can go through such scrutiny and pass the test. There is not a single member, that's what I can say it proudly. And there is not a single member of their family, especially the top hierarchy. Omampenyin and Ado Danko Akufo-Addo ni fiefo. And yet, one more abai ni munko ahu. Any ni fiefo na womode womonsa apro for the sikam. Omampenyin ebe di etire Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia any ni fiefo. And yet one unko any ni fiefo. Obian to me and pass a tester. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama passing there.
Okay, so this story on PDS on NigeriaOnline.com, or say PDS deal and media shifting blame to Bawumia, ASAP suspects mischief. Now the story, OSHA paragraph, I think this is paragraph 4, says in its report, it mentions a meeting in the office of the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, attended by top government officials, including finance and energy ministers and the chief of staff. It was at this meeting that a decision was taken to convert payment guarantees to insurance guarantees. ASAP Executive Director Ben Boachi wants to know the position of the transaction advisors on that decision.
It's a so
meeting no cause in the office anyway, but it's fine. It's a meeting. It doesn't talk about signed there, but it's fine. There's a mention of the meeting in the office.
A decision was taken.
Yes,
correct.
The decision, any change of guarantee
condition precedent in the account. So, I mean, so moving forward, me position in the say Ghana for assurance you assurance. Omunhu nia emu odu. Nsem bia e kafa John Dramani Mahama ho embre bi etwemu. Ene nhwehwemu enye baako. Nhwehwemu mienu ena ya afa John Dramani Mahama ho a kyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ krogyen a Ghana sika omfa ni sika for them.
But as you when your word say the Vice President near Samuel Adam Mahama was the lead for Airbus in this whole transaction. It is
not in this the transaction. Or share Adams Mahama at the time of his appointment say on be representative in my airbus in Africa. Now sa deal we Ghana government in airbus assigned that. So we American. It was long after this deal has been signed and Sir Adam Mahama ebe representative.
Okay.
So we American. So you can't tell me say now the new year and home for the home in the account. But if this is the condition, because to be prove it to you, say not Adams Mahama, beba no kura na Ghana ne airbus assigned deal number BBAV, ama aka say execution and I beba mu. But if this is the condition,
but do you need signing in which year?
I think it was it was in 2013 or 2011 thereabout. So but you see me position in a sense, but that is a fact.
Now in this same report it says 4.6 now say the accompanying statement of fact summarized the SFO's position that between 2009 and 2015 an Airbus defense company engaged intermediary 5 who had no experience in the aviation sector, a national of the UK, born in Ghana, and close relative of high-ranking elected Ghanaian government official, government official one, as its business partner in respect of the proposed sale of 3 aircraft to the government of Ghana. A number of Airbus employees knew that intermediary 5 was a close relative of government official 1, a key decision maker in respect of the sales.
Yes.
This is between 2009, 2015.
Correct.
And the deal was signed in 2011.
Have you confirmed that it is signed in 2011? Because I am.
Oh, in this
let's confirm the date.
In this
because,
same document.
Because
okay. I'll say the first contract between Ghana and Airbus was signed on 3rd August 2011.
Correct.
For the sale of 2 of the aircraft. And the second contract was signed on March 5, 2015 for 1 C295.
Correct.
The 3 aircraft were delivered to Ghana on 17 November 2011, 19 March 2012, and 4 December 2015, respectively.
That is very clear. However, as someone here we cannot move the thing from fact to conjectures. The entire maker said the facts on the ground and they say investigation irrespective of these conditions that prevailed. Now Obian to be in finance and Adams Mahama said why everybody be. That is what the SOP said.
No, but the question that we in bringing this in was that when the former president Ohuye said Ninia was involved in this, because if you remember the document says 2009, between 2009 and 2015, I'm more engaging in that. When Ohuye said Ninia woman, wasn't the former president minded to say there are conflict of interest of a sort?
Well, it depends. But I mean, you can't take that away. There is that possibility. Say conflict of interest could arise. Intina, in your normally near Keka, young person or more ever running a particular system because a such in Bukraba, a ma obi say over train obi also because in your normally near Keka. But that be it as it may, say who doubt one. Why don't we also have doubt about the fact to say yeah PDS or man penny Nilia Gabi? Ono no ti o champion a wo mo SNS me no wo ye ti tape na wo mo ton ya electricity say ye ton tomato why na ye nhwehwe mo afa if that be the case we will concern no because the ban say na bro why na ye nhwehwe mo afa me no wo e ka say o man pani be de tiri alaji ba omia ni nua e koje contract ai so mo kese a te say e ye so ni nua wo why and a young who and it is a don about Mahama na Ninia ye ne juma na Ghana koto ade wo ho a and no betimi aye problem by nanado ne ba mia Ninia nom di wo mo safro Ghana sika mo ne and dey ye problem ana so what is good for the goose is good for the Ghana anadowa enti say ene ya ye hwehwebu afa His Excellency John Mahama Mahama ho a yaban we are said here to prove to the good people of Ghana. Say yensu yaban no. Are determined to ensure say ye betumi ye be ne betumi aye bia ye bebo Ghana hu sika ho ban. Say won ya meka no. Na say wo anyenso a I want to use this opportunity to assure the good people of Ghana. Say His Excellency John Mahama needs your vote in the 2024 election in December.
sani ebeya san twetwemu yi wono nso betimi abeye bi afa woni a ene wo aban mu ene wono ankasa na aban kuofo kura no waka ena waye bi da Amra wote aban mu a tese ne nkuofo bi ye boni oye nhwehwemu fa omo unlike what we are seeing today nti wonto aban no en His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ye be ye nhwehwemu na obi biara Ghana sika akodi ne nsemu ya ji sika no de abebo o man na ye ma no ankoda anko school in thought na ye ma no anko school nkoda abonten na tese okọ hospital a ye ntumi nka dialysis machine apart from you untumi nkokwelebu ma yan catch say you shut dialysis unit of the renal unit of the Kwalebu Teaching Hospital. Okay. Okay. Now omano asan ko the nimbium. So that is as simple as that. That is very simple. Enti yeka ko yediburo. Say all right. Bibi asem no because it is today clean. Obi ntimi betina bibi am be catch yourself John Dramani Mahama corrupt because it's squeaky clean and that statement you know NDC for Neka it is by investigation state apparatus.
Thank you. John
Dramani Mahama is squeaky
Alhaji Nasiru Mohammed, communications director of the NDC's Zongo caucus. Well, I remember Ora Akwesi Adayo DK Mremwe. What are you doing? I mean, yes, OSP say you ain't mean far correction for no.
Me na wase ma menchia etiefo ani ahwefo nyinara yewra kwa alankwadwo chematen wonum se na akọ alliance
yes
cause Ghana for yes say be breaking the duopoly the dominance duopoly of MPP in this year edo man ko na chi dia na o say ania yemfisu swa no yenkeka ehomom na emagi tumi no etime ma subordinate me interest to that of Yewra Alankwadwo Chematin.
Okay.
Now I am rescue this country from MPP and NDC. Minute or kasa bebrebe, but they di kind. And she said, idea of man we know a corruption inclined system.
Really?
Yeah, day you can find Pope John Paul. Or Yewra Mahama so trouble for. That's the new Kroma. And she said, I'm ya corrupt.
That be about saying no on the neck.
And Casa baby.
Ayo.
And Casa, I'm very bad for you.
Mate.
And she said, you boo mine. And I am minimum Alankwadwo Chematin say, see, I review this constitution. I did to me a broso. Emma the president noir. Chronism, nepotism, family and friends. Winners takes all. Yani abaya ba ye belut o mine ye ba be state capture a Japanese and so forth and so on. O ma we yam ko ye nim da. Na hwa amanya nu musisu ni nsan ye ho. O ma san ho Singapore, Malaysia no o mu nyina akọ enkron keto ni na be san ye ho. Afanya ma na ye wo as a nation ye wo Ghana wis. Every answer near what last line every answer. Na your omnibus service and in a man, not what for you. After every 1992, every answer, and this is what by year, diversity implementation, or also by over 400 factories, and I'm telling you. Factories about Mabuna Yadmael. What time and maybe the end, sorry. What I say? State hotels, now the Kungu Foto Tombi, Ghana Telecom. Now, what say young to Abama? Na be manage the resources and the people. Ya to ba ma wi ya. Wa wa fa resources ni bi amre. E Japan ya Yewra Kwame Nkrumah ya ke champion no e ye jaye no. No ma be tonton amamo. Mo be tonton amamo. This is
na eno e fa airbus asem.
Me ba ho masa o ma ni me ba.
O build o mate build.
Yewra Mahama say. OSP say. Kata na o kan ye no. Yewra Mahama wo say Nimiano, now we need knowledge about aviation. Kataran kai. Eti mama smart Nimiano say, me do kosa, ne trouble we, ubenya ba me ahye.
Banyo na kai so.
Oh, masanya botema me yanyam kwala okoma o. Ya asem ba ye ni ba bi e free ba. O say, what the born say, conflict of interest no have or slow down. A stage managed, orchestrated, but the mama say, Mimi would di kai ko firm ho na kwa negotiation na trouble 5 million bi beba ubesom enim eni ade no ana
5 million bi anim
say the wom ma Ibrahim Mahama the share we am say 3 point something
yes 3 point something
na iska ketwa nkwada sika you see
and conjecture because the document doesn't state. Hold on. The document states say Airbus will engage Anipa way as a more consultant. Omo ankasa you be proposing more, and this is 209.
Me say. Jomama ni you are not trouble to you. Jomama ni business. He directed Airbus say. Just my brother, I'm engaging. How can Ghana direct me man fairness. I didn't know the mama who said you are a consultant. One can't say a president and a conflict of interest of a sort. It's more engagement you are a year. One pay different firm.
It is not your mama and the car say uncle. No, me no ever. Me
patron. Oh, Kasana Metiadi.
And a year.
Oh, Kasana Metiadi.
So what brings on a mama?
Official one.
Now we know. Now we know it's former president. Yes, but in this context,
yeah. Mama say program.
Oh, they mean say program.
No. What you can do is noting it down about why you can give
me the response. Mama say a thief for Akuma. Government official one.
OSP so John Dramani Mahama.
Sir, Ibrahim, the mama there.
Ninia.
Now what are you telling me?
Now Ibrahim.
No. Ibrahim. Samuel Adam Mahama no come.
Samuel Adam Mahama.
Yeah.
Where am I?
John Mahama there.
No, I'm saying I'm say. Say we are for president. We bush for no, you know, for no business. A conflict of interest. You can't say. You disicate 3 years about office. It will be. I'm not say. So what benefit here? And what bush for? Yenyama other people some benefit. That is conflict of interest for you.
No.
And you know, the can say Ghana for Mahama. I said we are OSP Kano. While where you watch say na Mahama who boom. Never Mahama no ankasa de so nsa. Your cosel ni nuachi and almost pay.
I didn't hear your son and some pay for
me.
But you see, Tanzania OSP Kano, there are recognized commissions. I had them to say, we say out here. I'm fond of say, work of a company biaba. No more executive contract nature commissioner. Bribery and I say,
me say, conflict of interest here.
Okay.
Eti said Ibrahim Mahama. Sorry,
Samuel Adam
Mahama no. Jomama nanka also catch the company ni say we me. It ye decide you do me the man about conflict Ghana ye say. Secondly, I am tempted to believe said you call any nyina no. Mama orchestrated the involvement of the brother. Perfect.
But it's so hard for me to.
When you are sana atie. And shana by no sana me. Any others like minds. Yet and yamasino sana you. Eti mama when you vindicated in any way. What you are not to tell ya? Mama, yes. Say and jewe muno. The allegations say cause say mama a benefit here of which indirectly what benefiting no. Mama can't be the alternative. Nana Kufado, I just padian she say and yama why you not say or your mom wife for or baso about the say Ghana now in the bush of Fuenya. We are
Baso Wakaso sorry padian and yanukra.
There won't be also implement it. It was what you know film. You're about me air power benino. Omu perceive about me and the Mahama and Nana Kufado so that or back cover up Omu Dinsa a shady name. The ferocious activities are a course we could follow abem. But that notwithstanding, Mama can't be the alternative. You know why? Mama economy. Mama corruption. We are talking about corruption. Corruption related issues, you know. Mama no na dey yense sabre ebra okoye bas branding. Ah okasa temu bom de dia It's kind of something we are. It be near money.
That is not a statement of
Massa, please.
Again, that is not a statement
Massa,
from the man Mahama demanded for a full-scale investigation in the bus branding
and after that,
and retrieve the money and retrieve the money for the people of Ghana.
Please, that contract, then you're so sourcing.
Yes.
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 It was. Do you know the effort to Ghana for Putu? Sir, we didn't get value for money. Okay, so sorry, investigation. Ghanaians spoke. So what? Ghanaians went after him. So what? Where they have and then this investigation way. The attorney said, "Was say ampa or 1 year or 50 mono." When says Kana, yeah, can I know Omabuye? On our appointing the person for Manama. Domama appointed the lady.
It's a false statement.
The
lady was appointed by the Minister of Transport. Minister of Transport, not John Dramani Mahama in person. They do cast us some way. We can't sit here and pollute the minds of the people.
I don't know, Massa.
Alaji, Mr.
Because me no me enhye no said ye tie na me situation no me domama nya me tamfo wonya me hwe o but domama can't be the alternative. Then you shouldn't make a mistake. Bas Brandy one appointed minister no catch say me girlfriend here ba wo ba friend ma we ma no mamu ko tender e so sourcing na say tell me who appointed the minister.
No, but now you know by conjecture. You are
not conjecturing. It's a fact.
Then it's
as an force. As some crane dance, you trust a movie, and they are dancing. Look, all upon as a minister or minister. No.
Yeah, I think. I think the minister resigned.
No.
Yeah. I remember so resigning here.
Now, me say, Domama didn't sack the woman.
No, the woman resigned.
Oh no, on health grounds. I'm telling you.
On day.
Oh no.
Oh.
Why can you all be changing issues?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I'll make cross check it. Can I say, or resigning was on health issues.
He was used as a scapegoat because Domama saw say and was yaba. It meant sacrificing a minister to shield wrongdoing. There are some people in this country, they are enemy of the country. Mama is coming back, major position, may say, and the interest of the nation is not their interest. Domama, corruption, to baby. Corruption, make a can be baby. As I be with among 4 years. Massa. Anya Domama na aku atames ene kwabna dufo.
Okay.
Atames kwabna dufo. Atames mo so ya yarefo. But on my inflation jina single decade for 3 years. 3 solid years. Or grow Ghana economy with oil 14%. Oh we are
discussing about your birthday.
Oh, who say I'm from top of my mama?
Okay, so I've gotten the issue on Jafar Tivo, and mind you, Jafar Tivo resigned in 2015. Yes, and Chebia nowhere. She died.
Or resigned because of that issue.
But
resigning because of that issue.
Yes. That issue. Yes. Also can say on health grounds.
May say he was sacrificed.
Okay.
For that.
Okay.
Look, at a mess, it grew Ghana economy by 14%. On my fresh in Jana, saying they get 3 years and son will go. Your mama, the fire. The first year fresh for 15%. Now, my Musa Papa will say, Nagana for your economic environment. A pep and I said, ye pobia was 70 Domama and 70 Domama. America 17, I'm a first century. Meet is another answer. Ghanaians should come together. Near man, I didn't say, yɛn kora no sesa ne nam for the kogu senche ɛsa kɔ boy ka oba ya no kɔ IMF ofri oba ya no kɔ say we are the king of IMF akufo do memo nye anya adwuma se kɔ IMF because do unim de ɛwɔ Ghana penfo no wia yan akɔdu ba bia no mo de akɔtwitwa IMF as a cover up na IMF nso no situation Africa come na eyo mo de okay because IMF empesa Africa be konanim it what they do ni say ya de ɛwɔ hɔ wia na se kodu ba mi na to bete a ka say economy na ase no ade se kɔ IMF ade ntimi akɔ 17 times ni nya solution ya da so ko a bailout but we ba anoko we opposition o say IMF na de papa oba no so be wo mu manifesto e fa no bi hye say ye ba e be kwa IMF the social contract between wo mu and Ghana for no e fa no bi hye say ye ba e be kwa IMF ansa na etima ra no wo man
okay now we see for mama me
bu so mu say e fa no mu e di hye say ye dey say political power is allocation of the people resources and money. What's your for money be beyond Sean Sana for a coy yedim? Uba say, I dear I'm back to me to be managed by my tongue. I don't know how I don't see my mamma and manage. Okay. Uba went to mamma just my tongue. Okay. And call Count Thomas, Domama Sassi or Tonton, go to Kumase, Domama Sassi or Tonton. We are losing everything. And Domama, or can be a chance at Ghana man will be to my head. And then, yap, so be our trap as vice president and a substantive president. What we can send back conscious said Ghana was it 24-hour economy? Okay. But I saw Domama or Tiasi. Mate.
Medase Adaodike, Medase. Ora Agosi Adaodike.
Force line. Union. The Americans say the system na dey o man. And mama no for kwa mu wia o man no say no ya kan ho me banti say yewra na chemate agibuko yedi edu ya GTP ye di infuse sa leadership structures na ye de ba be ye de be sesa architectural structure of Ghana because leadership and a drive economic fortune so our leadership structures are not good etumuntu mo abama alankojo chemate ye mesesa the constitution. Yes,
Agosi Adaodike, a leader of the union government. Well, member MPP, member of the MPP's national communications team in Bremer, Eric Oche. Now, the OSP has been emphatic, said in Shushe Moye, and I want to quote this so that I boy, say, in accordance with the laws of Ghana, there was nothing remarkable about the deal, and it certainly would not have found its way in the UK and US DPAs and made headlines around the world, but for the involvement of former President John Dramani Mahama and his younger brother of full blood, Samuel Adam Foster, also known as Samuel Adam Mahama, and his associate as recounted in the UK and US DPAs. One yin this sanke nye sebia former President and Dean Womwa, and Gawenya Sebia Bekobebia, because really.
Yeah, me fa akonya na me na wotiefo nyina ase na me nchia obibi asa me na fidi atomo fidi kesi so a omo hwe mo na omo so tie mo most especially the leader of the party, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Yeah, ordinamo born in Tua Ghana of Ghana for ebeto abanama no na minia penny udike umu nyina beto mo safro mo na omakotena ase na Oma witness the swearing in of His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia comes 7th January 2025. Na minia penufoi akabebre. Na I think that this is the third time I mean minia penny ABT. The kai say na yesusano. Open pabwe bia udike the kai pa Christmas time we go from there 18 December no one contemporary selection the win. Yeah. Yes, oh yes. ODK for that one, I mean you can't take it from me when it comes to shoe. I don't know say you are still operating the shoes near India.
Kufuado amacha for take over. Oh. For business district. Central district. China for go. Let me tell you.
You there? So every growing economy, economy grow, you bring in the foreign investors.
No, but our laws.
Anyway,
our laws are that. Yeah, they prohibit.
Oh yes, but there is always you need to have a direct foreign investor to partner with the local. It won't why a Juma for so many years. At your capacity. Yeah, me hail you, that's over here. Then it tells you say, go mind no day. No, but you have to help them grow. That is my take. Okay. That is my take.
I was
make age na musa. Na make say timi ko decay ho. E ko tompaboa. Now Timbetina say because of ABC or XYZ where you then it tells you that that circular you couldn't even manage.
Let's go to cash now.
Okay. All right. This is just by the way. This is just by the way. You see NDC amenuku akoye de bia na me kai madam for Jesus so na efra Abraham Kwame Ajeku na ode na nche na na no sebo wantimi anwo ti ofa no se one akra na titi okodwom bibia na oto de bre Kwame Ajeku na Kwame Ajeku ba parka oba ne bo shin butei na moturum nani otofi bibibi ne kuta no cause ne nana azu udino yi ba ako
timu ne de
timu ne de pa ti bo no e gba na bi ye se ne e bof bibi se 4 pools nse fo bia wo ha na ye hyewa no afim no bi so aba no aba bi bobi ono beya ti na de wi onu ositie no na obi ambe so be kwa kwhye
bro no be so
atunso agodo pa okay se wo kwhye na obetini bo akọ mi mu bi etida bia we always protect him she say san NDC akọ ye
how
who's NDC amenyoku a there are so many instances of courts no could be trial any judges did who the judges move all the front pages of the media newspapers and no be so pa when NDC and minister say judges quit me from unanimous FC or you be your power. And then they are now 10 IE. Obviously, this is not clockwise, anti-clockwise, hailing the OSP. But let's go to the issue. You see, say NDC amenukua sebe omo efere adien ya. At the moment that government official one, EDP, I think or maybe a media penny class that conflict of interest. Now, Osha, so when you're UK, the serious fraud office, our UK, Omo ya reporter, Omo the buyer, air cited Mahama, air cited government official one. Now, Omo a J fine, a the free. That airbus company, it's a crystal clear. It tells you that there is enough evidence. Yeah, say wo OSP, yeah, wo Ghana, yeah, ultimate prosecuting corruption and its related issues. You can go in for that document because most of your judges say yeah, and your cases are see that. Okay. Then they say
hold on for me yenko piska kraya ba obetwa so ene me da yenko nkosho mo mu wini yesika bi from game perform mula etwa on rice ya
the bomb fia na ho
Memo akaba be famra Nnawotwe Yi so on Adom TV and Asempa 94.7 FM. Yeah, Corona Eric Oche and na overflow me channel so Derek.
Yeah, good. Say me to us no. Ever have serious fraud officer of UK. Who say a transactions here because I say no. Airbus. Munye sebe company ketwa and globally there are only these two Airbus company. We are highly competitive. We are the booming and the Airbus. Yeah, Omono. In fact, very, very, I mean, they manufacture in a high
boy.
Yes, yeah, boy, yeah. And you came with the opposite. No, we share the way that the transactions went on. We share Mahama and yeah, were involved. And in fact, on their report, they even cited Obuko said he has no knowledge.
Yes.
So far as aviation issues, industries are concerned. Only more, but Nnam say power behind, and I said to media a search rate, or many intermediaries. Now, at the end of the buyer, and serious fraud office, you UK, or find airbus. Do you know the amount of find? Do you know the amount they find? Why did they find them?
Because according to Omo UK and the US law,
yes,
airbus for to me and prevent
conflict of interest.
Corruption.
Corruption.
Yes. No, but you see, the investigation was not just about Ghana. It involves several countries around the world.
Kenya won, Kenya won, Zambia won, Ghana won, and the other countries now. And Ghana was part and parcel. They even called a branch of what you say?
But you know, the laws that govern UK and US, and yet the same laws that govern here.
The conflict of interest.
No, conflict of interest. But when government was forwarding to OSP, one case on for conflict of interest. Also on for corruption.
It's corruption.
The man says corruption
and corruption, conflict of interest.
It's part of corruption.
It's part of corruption. Yes, it's part and parcel of corruption.
Maza.
What you say?
I want to confirm before you respond.
But why? He's an MPP. He's representing the MPP.
Okay.
It's me here. Yeah, you came. Airbus for who am. Who had the where? Yes, you are doing your business is near industry. Is it here? Say you are when you enter fine where you are. Never abontra. You are better. Countries be our plan. Said our plan. Any engagement. It quickly. And quickly, if there was not any corruption and its related issues, and the body and the Bayamasa Airbus for Akutia says, and the UK for them. I don't know my countries be involved beyond their documents are there for your perusal. Countries be involved beyond so per also going to further so be prosecuting the matter. Buying of these bargaining here but it happened within their territory. But
say no OSP say why no and
the OSP for you. Today I sit here at Chamber as government communication team member. 10th of August, the man did a shallow job. See any report on the buy. Or say upon a year why now want me go externally to go and seek for any information. Okay, can I go buy?
Well, no.
Government official one, Mahama.
He never said, sir, when he mentioned that he collaborated with international bodies to do this investigation.
So what happened?
But that's not the actual amount.
Okay, Nesikana, Airbus Futuyama, UK government. UK government. Fine now, Moje Airbus for.
It was for Airbus's own operations. And I'm finding almost saying no more it wasn't right in their law.
Exactly.
But no, what you should understand is that
when you study the law, the 1992 constitution, the formulation of Ghana law, most of this they are being enacted from the UK. Hold on.
But you don't have a law now. Govern some of these operations. That is why former Auditor General Daniel Yaudemro no say there's a bill regulating how our public officials say it has to go to Parliament, but it is stuck at flags of house. And if we had
NDC John Mahama shouldn't help. Say John Mahama has been exonerated, and was a black normal as a sitting president. Now, power what facilitate near aqua intermediary. Be why we miss
but conjecture. No, hold on. Hold on. The document never mentioned anywhere say former President John Dramani Mahama and a lobby Maninia call airbus square hold on. But again, you can't conjecture. What do you John Mahama?
Yes, the president.
But what are you saying?
Okay.
I don't want to catch the position about conflict.
Hold on. So yes,
your question is a legitimate question.
That's right.
Maybe hold on. Maybe that's it. Or say he should have said, say, where you mean until there will be conflict or never say no legitimate. Maybe hold on. But what session say a former President John Dramani Mahama. And a piano in Yana.
Yes, when he was the president. Because business, trading, without the knowledge of the president.
Adam Mahama. Yes.
One initiative transaction.
One initiative transaction.
The buying of the aircraft.
Ghana Army.
Yeah. Through who?
I don't know.
Why are you saying that?
Because that's what Mahama you can't say.
No. You see, no. You are engaging in conjecture. And I'm saying I don't want to mean you because you have not shown any evidence. Say, hold on. You brought me a book. I actually our union government on my Ghana meboa. Say me can be beer from this book. Let me that two and say oh over the can watch book say ABCD. What the heck I say? John Dramani Mahama ne pia ne nuane say Uncle Ejuma or airbus. And I say what document na tell say John Mahama draw airbus is
document tell say OSP say ni nuano oni any knowledge
and your OSP na can.
One can.
A serious fraud office for
perfect.
Exactly. Only knowledge about the aviation industry.
Only knowledge.
And then I'm going to now
I said
long time. For 6 minutes before we went for break.
Yes.
What's that? Oh, Kasa for 6 minutes and say for break.
So we are Kasa.
Oh no, who Kasa chair me pajo.
Let's 6 minutes before break. After break is still let me speak to
today, Chamber for I sit here. Make us say, per this investigation, about NDC for a the man did a shallow job.
Hey.
Oh yes, he did a shallow job. Observation. Good. Now, you see, in the history of this world, certain president, international media. Actually, may interview
about corruption.
It's only John Mahama on record, and nobody can dispute it. John Mahama bought corruption. International world, no one who say Papa na corruption. Do you know what John Mahama did na corruption at the above? Now let me give fast forward. Yawo Kwamura, a certain president, Omao Martinamidu. Once upon a time, a former president, the later you ran for mommy. Yeah. Cassia Swan John Mahama, or intimate so who say and not say a year not Sabina corruption and not the home one back.
Yanta mommy.
Or buy and not buy, there be certain president. I catch any say, or setting up committee that improve John Mahama because what corruption, what in trouble room, anything of corruption. We John Mahama from I can confirm John
Mahama. For 2 minutes more, I ask. That's you.
Good. Very important to say. All corruption and
or your reference to Martin Amidu, very emedepa. In the whole of Ghana, Martin Amidu president be anyone, and as a mamu be anyone, offering of the mother serpent of corruption. Say, you haven't said, Poena Katashisha Primri Mame. Saying Nanado ne about me abai. On one kasani. And me tea womunina, ya can't say conflict of interest. No, I must say conflict of interest. SPO, one raised the issue of conflict of interest.
Or catches and also say, also.
Correct, but you ain't conflict of interest. Biana.
Say corruption. Correct. But now catch and say, because of Ninja.
And I must say, I'm not doubting about you and no more, because say possibility doesn't mean say a automatic say okay. Me know yet hey. Maybe the possibility say oh yeah, the host. Me kasa. Obe me kasa no na and say or you do something against me doesn't mean say yeah kasa you have done that.
Yeah.
Someone you American. So if you are talking of possibility in an issue that has been investigated, now the okay but then one and you make a film kase say MPP ni ebetina ha catch will be say and Adom Mahama ni anti conflict of interest. Like seriously MPP ni wa what here by mu just a kenovoriata akwaji Ghana yesika kenovoriata wa wan ni anya omapanyin na nado nia when e dey na kwa investigation John Mahama e dey na kwa investigation omapanyin na nado no na ye twia no na ebusuafo e dey hwe na ebusuafo na ni bibia no ono eti aban mu kenovoriata akwaji yesika wa sanje ne cap esanzu ye ni nua ohun conflict of interest. But John Dramani Mahama de Obeka.
Mema 2 minutes. No.
David.
Mema 2 minutes.
In the PDS issue, Omo resist
Mema 2 minutes. 2 minutes now. Thank you. Medasi. I gave you Mema. We have another issue. Medasi Alhaji. Thank you. Odike 2 minutes.
Not in the PDS for no experience ben
2 minutes.
And the PDS electricity come out. What that's what I'm talking about somebody
Alhaji,
who has been investigated and confirmed.
You've taken
look at you.
Oh, Alhaji, Mr. Mama, 2 minutes. Yeah. Or 2 minutes. Why?
Welcome back, Haba.
Or you go time and I go 2 minutes.
The woman said, every time I trust her book, and she said, a dibu mano, and she said, Kasa, a corruption inclined. We are popped on pork when I'm a taco now with what Ubevia Mano. This or Mano, and she said, a tour for leaders to loot the country. Eti matacheno.
Okay.
I was akatawi. You run kwa joche matesi dabi. Demi no dike kamene ne ya adwene. Ye nya yakwa aban mu da ye hu ntokura wuwom. O man na ahwiase. Eti ye nya ya mra round table. Ne nhihye o man fofo. Anya manifesto. Ana anya promises. It is about leadership structures. A mad job description about who is to do what and who is not. Look, Adebia na Kufuado, aye, ewo mawem, woni bawumia, enemy to the nation. But that notwithstanding, Mahama ni initiative ni nyina.
Hey,
Oka excessive borrowing. Ebra, yewra, Mahama be fa kodwa no, ye ni baabi aga na kawo. Wo ma so school da course me gilong. Chop. Be Pia Mama Gilom. Sana Kufa Musa Beto. Akufa, the family. Akufa, remember your family
and friends.
Dabi, family business.
Okay. All right.
Family governance. Ana to mama de your friends governance. To mama, ni nuanom da ba kumi mi pɛ na betimi eku. Ba na do no aye.
Medase.
Na fofo.
Medase 2 minutes. 2 minutes ya brema no aso. Medase. Also for 2 minutes.
Yeah, me for 2 minutes no. Say me nyina kan say Ghana fo nyina ehunu. Say so mu bia otifi bia no atasene say besipa no konwa akai. Ehunu OSP adwuma wo ye any UK serious fraud officer adwuma ye at the NDC hailing. Say Ghana fo say John Mahama government official one ma dia to say you no. Corrupt. Corrupt John Mahama corrupt one. The tosu mienu ye hu Ghana for the expedition. And who bear me so enfan come stretch. ma strategy ka so okay we hwe kwan ya fa so a we in assisting government there ni kwa so ko dia dem there and we say government corruption
that is also
good. Yes,
but the OSP the OSP says
so me 2 minutes no we are now no
but you have to say so
let's say government official
there wasn't no but the OSP says yes government official one or no but there wasn't any act of corruption I find why you still
so what you have to say government official one to Mahama there no
but government official one there Nnawotwe Yi government official one
John Mahama, former president, you say obey some mobile into probability. Or the two Ghana when John, why are there said obey a 1 year say also $1.2 billion. You about Yamba was there be John 77 previous when you be a Moasa and as a boy chrono. Emma about me and the bear what they call $4.7 billion. Okay. The essence of it means agenda 111 77 and can change John Mahama can say can kushiri 10 million. Yes, John Mahama parliament. Me dem anu si no. Me si we kra di ehun si obi. Sacrament parliament. Say o koje o ko see 5,000 affordable houses. E dey am Ghana for. NPP for more akwapa no for Ghana for do na tia bontere. Entino yabu ya disesi kai di amount. Who ko see 5,000 houses. Afọ ba ya.
Nasi for ma.
Midisi for o ba ya John Mahama si makwa ko see 1,506. So say John na say 9,506 in kura no empumani weni si wejimi weni say dan we sikani me John Mahama said
very much please me ma time na me say dabi wanu si wanu si o dem respect me ba to mama Commander Sugar Factory because you Ghana you know any scared they shame you discuss shame you per se any your promises said in Jumaba after there eko ye PM why say per se you dem private person on lease no be Juma no to Ghana the last time the minister I know say on Ghana $1 million a year yenko commander yenko tie Sugar Cane farmers and come on ye di ye ba studio ne ya cheche ya
National Executives are Oda Sugarcane Outgrowers, Anoa, Omo National Chairman, Samuel Mensa Edu Enemu, NNA Abidjafo Ayensem Trefo Enchiemu Editu Jase.
Nabidi Yao, Ghana Banho Papa. There was a severe to a diashra, oh ye, you to a diashra do ha, factory, get them to a feeding. There was a hen ho. Wako Brazil, Waka Kra, Essi Chetuntum, there was a Ghana ha. Wabada no wife fufu no atena Ghana fo na bibia ibutu ya iro ha etimi di aban ho ye wan kasa yamene Nnawotwe se yanta abanenka ekwafo ye wo Ghana he hinala yidi ahwe fiti ha donko so bro nan kakafo yidi ahwe na no ye bakaka ya hu
na no si yepe ena hwehwefo edako ya no nanando enso ne adom kase hwehwe enkomo a okere sede na wono mo hwehwe afira ban wa ene se awedie ya wo mu due ena ban ebeto ede aye adwuma e wo factory ho na enso se ya ban se wo kwakra bi afiri o man foforo so na aba o man yi mu yi ebe ha akuafo a omode wa ho den ene won sika ahye awedie dua no mu pa
sisi ala de ohoro ne ye hweda nka abane buju bi aka wunjue ma mu hunda abane dua ahwe enti ye dzenete ano Saban bakre raw materials from baby mpa or the you there yes no is exhausted yes no abana fani hina ewie monson ansana wako baby na wako wakafa so until them dia an ye makwana ma onkwan kafa baby ala wakra enuama wode ba anede raw materials no wode ba e be feed factory no eya da ye bohwe e ma wa bandam
kosipanyi eye kuani ogomwa awombre wo mfimfim mantamu woni adom kase atwetwe sankomo yi
abed na ya hwe kokko fonkote ne kokko nkote ne sabe o Ghana ha ahwe so kan ho sabe wona wonum eti wonum bibi ahwe na wori yesi che waya dai wonum na sabe o ne yebedi kokko nkote akira na ogi ahwefo na o honya na ahwefo papa nti na ya be da sabe aban fune ya dai emfa nkira ahwe na ahwe.
All right, so anonin sema omodua sugar cane or commander pay mo hono de to member studio me starting fee Oche because one I represent here, I'll give you just 5 minutes. Adom after all the investment we've done, I feel they say, you know, yeah, they're my private company. And again, and I'm importing raw sugar from outside now. Yeah, processing.
The Biami can say, if you look at where I'm coming from, there Mahama or maybe a colony industry. Now, Oshe, Commander Sugar Factory, in 1964, and Commander Sugar Factory, or more is in Ghana. Yana Ebwa. To I mean, governance said, you may see and your manner, not any maybe. The NDC are buying. You are led by John Mahama, who say very important. You also see to revive because if you look at the import, the way I see import to sugar, edible mining, it will be prudent because we have the structure there. Other than you put to you revamp on and local parliament for Jessica, millions of dollars. 35 million US dollars
for the facility.
For the facility.
Yeah.
That will be P. Oh, Ghana for no bood your jata. Tone and Safray. Oh, Mekai, Maye, Booja. Could be. And you also, media houses, journalists, we buy, we could wear yourselves. Yes. But factory, no. A produce sugar, no, Masabi, they are by we will say in an aircraft for the job. Not John Mahama, Etimia Kwaji, former president, Etimia Kwaji, 35 million US dollars. Oba, Wabeya, says he can't wait in Rano. Edumano, when Timia Vanya, free, according to the Ministry of Trade and Industry. We pay yes, I don't know, a bond to there you okay. Also, buy the books. Say sugar no almost so my John Mahama could free. When Tiaka, $10 million.
But what station?
34
process. And it be true. Tell that one to
35. Oh, I came here because I'm
the cameras could try this.
That's it. Satam come the sugar. Satam come smart. No. Me kind.
Say what start sugar no more free.
Me heck you know. I heck you know. Oh yeah, me heck you know. You have 5 minutes. I will heck you. I know how to do that. I will heck you. Good. Let him do it. I will heck him. Mature. Okay. Or heck him in 2 minutes. I will heck you in 2.
Good. 2 minutes, please.
Yes. Now, when John Mahama and Nyan and Ghana for Parliament, I could 35 million US dollars.
But you've been in power for 8 years.
What you say? Now, what about? Now, I'll be buy a books 2 weeks down the line. Now, John Mahama bought a Commander Sugar Factory. Don't call me. No, say, how? What? Not just say, what deceive who? What deceive first? What deceive who? 2 Ghana Parliament. Now 3 Ghana for you. And the media houses where deceive you. And I make us say some of your media houses, you know, Adom TV in alcohol, echo capture no knowing said John Mahama Kwakwa free sugar. When Tia and what they begin Ghana.
Purpose also for more.
And we never know. And then almost yes, sir, the Biana make us say, maybe you see your say, John Mahama one number. Be there to Ghana say. Utiese ye politics. I was second back.
What 4 years? 8 years.
Mama 4 years. Mama 4 years. Kwa just abusiam. You be say was yan Madam Fibian. Baby. Unia. Maba 8 years. There be say a project is kwa je kombosia. Na o hwe the we facility no ACCT. E was so one so hwe. Na hunu sika kwa kwishim. E dear facilities be na o dey ba ho. Ansa no one make sure say agenda de kwa yes. This is what happened at John Mahama. You be saying say sugar o be yade na o si raw materials and be see madam for now Brazil no and the promise me say you meet me bamboo na say boss o de maya o mo be my sugar cane. Now I have for wait, and I don't understand. Thank you. A serious country as Ghana. John Mahama Kasam with them.
Woman, see.
Of corruption.
Remember on 5 minutes.
You see, straightforward. We be trying to talk because me war a lot of facts about the Commander Sugar Factory. Say me Juma Ministry of Trade and Industry.
Briefly.
First of all, and you no credit. Say you kokra sugar or baby. And the bar industry.
It was in our books. Oh, that was her came. And for the kill the Wakamati.
It is not true. Indeed, that is why Oshe TVCC we want to say sugarcane farmers no bohu de say adia MPP for person mo ye wow because NDC ebreso aye factory no ye ma Ghana 40 as ye ma ye kofa sugarcane no. Indeed, one issue I buy with the farmers any Commander Sugar Factory no any woman na womu ya petition within that stretch because of the production of sugarcane. Emma ministry no whilst Gihok ready say obeje molasses na ebe free the byproduct of sugar production. Na nkomo nso e de ethanol. Emma Ministry of Trade and Industry then catch a Gihok say won't mean to mean nyina emfa ma. Esan say apetition distillers and also are depending on that for their livelihood because na factory no any hono womo ena womo to ahwede no nti se na ebe to ahwede na ye be ma womo molasses no womo benya womo ethanol no efri mu. I mean, so if you are not crushing sugarcane, and indeed the reaction of the farmers no actually Pepe say NDC was crushing sugarcane contrary to the claims and Nkofoye. But besides that, John the man my catch commander for me say Nanado Danko Akufado catch a commander for say July be say the last one no last year say by July womo ebe commission Commander Sugar Factory be start ye juma and ye juma. Viability of Commander Sugar Factory has been confirmed again by the decision say MPP for say womo pese womo ekoton adia enye no obi beba beto. That is the question. Adia enye obi beba beto. So we are making. So viability has been confirmed again. Say womonya buy akura obeden obeje na ode aye juma rani ama oban olizi around the assignment buying sikawu at the end of every year 1 million. Now that is not my problem. My problem then say the sugar factory say you be reducing import of sugar. That is the main purpose of the sugar factory. 35 now work on. That is the purpose. And indeed, we're working towards that. What we buy, I think we say young crash sugar, raw sugar. Then you come to crystallize it. It is the truth. Baby, I am crystallize.
Confess to me in an interview, say. Yes, on import raw sugar.
Correct. So what is your books me? I move forward. Said Mahama for sugar, $10 million.
So they are importing raw sugar, crystallize it. Now you're white. Because Commander Sugar Factory, the plan was to employ with the outgoers in the about 7,000 workers.
Yeah.
By this procedure, to cut short the machine production. Now. Here not less more than 50. No more than you. Look at 7,000 people who would have benefited from the Commander Sugar Factory. Now we're reducing it. That is why farmers, but
again, the minister in the same interview confirms but they have identified several areas within the area on the cultivated sugarcane on your kind.
To do what with it? So
to process. So I'm saying any raw material. So but the plan is
8 years, 8 good years.
Yeah.
Me ye free office. I know the varieties that were imported from Brazil and in India. And then that will be the outgoers. No, they nursery. They come out. Mr. Said. And yesterday, on the land of the Commander Sugar Factory. Mr. Said, and can no because variety I grow in Siono doors. So we are making correct. Inti we no Siono juice no doors mudanka. Omodeba inti de ma farmers na kakranka bisa say ni nyina no ekosi sen all those things ya twitwa de akoma apetichifu no aton ama wo inti one eza inti John Mahama na wa ba mu
bajo kasa
John Mahama inti mu kasa de bia mo ade ye serious kura na ya kasa na ya katire obi asa oba John Mahama di mu be boni din sa ma Ghana fo hunu ato aba ama na ya mu wanwa. So moving forward me believe say the procedure no one person or model and ye bibia ebeboa the concept of the Commander Sugar Factory and bibi so ebe hard wini na in the finality I'm say KT am on who say obia for kwati kwan bi so DBB nya bibi wo the ministry and say ejuma ye de ama no enti won hu say Commander Sugar Factory wo ono so akotwa agine de na ode san hyehyɛ ye we aba.
But it is not something that is acceptable. I was say commander for no sorry waka.
But that comment I will make against Katie then say fair. Also there.
Of course, I will be a buying. About MPP are buying with him. Obi a twem. Obi a minister
for him to get his
of course, now I am the trouble. I won't doing about 7,000 workers. One will be now benefit free. Now what I see 8 years. I share a good company. They will now. I pay also Mr. Host, what is it? 1 million. Ask Martin. 50,000.
Oh, I like you.
The woman say, social discussion here. Most MPP and DC. Women some fata say, Umba ask the Ghanaians, their mandate say Umba be there. You know why? Deli Kano, Domama Kumasi, say, Dayhawk, a Kumasi shoe factory. Your friend Gay Hawk. Or Ubeche didn't say, or Baba Revampono. It was a dinner Dayhawk. Now, I'm saying, shoe ya me failed in Tino. And I'll counsel Baba Commission, me call. Me quite real video the go and them one. Me will say, at the end, any 2 weeks after so commission, you know, almost out to 2. Also, the 24-hour economy. Look, we say, over import substitution. It's over the Commander Sugar Factory. And perfect. Was in the 2 million. You see, to me, handle one factory. But just in the Papa pay. You say, I don't know. You get 2 million people. You say one factory and to me manage it. But the Papa could manage it. Yeah, what damn. Look, I got $35 million for the facility, India. I was charging $24 million for sugarcane plantation.
$59 million.
Sugarcane gestation period is 6 months. Sugarcane gestation period is 6 months. Now, baby, I don't mama ya the say, we put you up the factory first before so consider the plantation. It is a good initiative because now farmers ready market assurance. As a businessman, I will commend him for that. But that notwithstanding, also change Ghana for. Fact, ne cost now on one person who was $19 million. And I go fast in me now.
MBBI evaluation, I BBA, and when the beard on the man of my evaluation. This is not I'm stating the point.
But in so no, I'm going PPD.
And America say Ghana for and this was mine. Ghana for when this was mine.
Moje Odike na mama.
And America say Ghana for when this was mine.
Because we met Diomana.
Okasa wana na hojo.
Oh, that be Okasa.
Obo the strategy.
Now, Domama atwenya mianim, when him say, so we due diligence. When we say 6 months to say about commission factory no you see what they are yes started already need 6 months back because according to India SM facility already no we are kokwasasa test running crown we no brown sugar ya.
That is false.
Oh,
that is false. It's totally false.
Please,
I have 1,001
in order.
What is false?
Say test run na ekwe ya the sugar bar ya there.
Say see ono kasa nye bema.
It is false. Go back.
He was working at the ministry.
Yes, at the ministry.
You confirm that no ministry.
The only fact. One also or interjected. One man interjected.
The best started.
Also, man started.
One of my time class on Pajo minute land the mamma and come. Also, that's fine. It's okay.
The woman said, "Take care, one of Tise Kube." anya mabu na Ghana. Mona utise kube. Anya mabu na Ghana. Okasa rough kira Ghana.
No. I mean that's
penny.
Also man. Also man attractive. You can't insult. You can't insult. The personality you can't insult. You can't insult.
Hold on.
You can't insult. I don't see you to be that.
Ebra, no, Monteme. Eba no kaso obi ti se kube no. No, there wasn't a moderator be at obet me correct. Hold them no net here. And I shouldn't allow you to
make I expect say. I dey chebaka say. TK amon.
Ye catch it.
We a media person.
Ye catch it into I there. Exactly.
So also we
also me meeting.
TK amon. That is the only decision that I take over this facility they said. Boko for be no try $50,000 a month to manage the underutilized industry no. Do we try Ghana no. Na company na almost manage e na yenye production no. Out from $50,000 no. Woman was a company LEC home. Can you imagine? I give a part of the ticket amount.
So say when say ono so
Thank you. Mami bia na callers viewers na listeners so mfre. Ahoma from no 0302211701. 0302211701. Na one no obetumi adan 9 2 3 and 4 enti 0302211701. One obetumi adan 9 2 3 and as a 4 ofra bacho eya menti ohu TV no so emom ti ohu ewo phone no so na yembo ni tew na wadamfo so enya bi enka obetumi afrezi a na yetumi etie eye wadwenkyere no ewo ha na yetumi atwa so aha na watwe dwumadi so ewo Adom TV ene Asempa 94.7 FM ahomatro no bio 0302211701 Collins ewa homan so Collins good morning bi abokode ma mintie we
morning good evening I was going about from Nnawotwe Now, you
Mahama no twitwa sika krasa obetumi ada no ho anka mepe. Aha nyo yenko.
Na akama do bi e we used to know what is then there to about the vice president of the party. And yeah, the crossing whom for the
Online din say ye bete unkanti mayemfa Ibrahim good morning.
Hello
Ibrahim good morning.
Good morning mi jonka.
Yeah mami ntewe.
Me ka about airbus na sama airbus.
Okay.
Fine. If MPP need say conflict of interest ayajatu na we tema Akufo-Addo wamba mbe president na anka de babet ma banya tabna 3 no aye shop 1 2 Cloforata continue minister from ama obetuma ko dilo na wa di interest was 3 brother Champo and continue to snit hotel 4
Brian on tour hotels in here.
Hello see
I say Brian on tour hotels and we in himself we
me ma ka se what anko on me nya kwan kwan ka se obeto
okay
4 Abu Ramadan and continue on ko bububu fi ewo Islam God 4 ninuano bo me ninuano onya contract no kwan and continue nya sa so contract no Enti next year, about the power Ghana.
Mate, yemfa the last so the last good morning, Mami Ntio.
Good morning. Because I'm free, I have from them.
Okay. Hey. Okay. Mami Ntio.
Now, me have problem with both NDC and MPP.
Yes.
The problem now is a party beyond balance went me and year. The next party I can appeal. So sugar factory are more can once a me. You how and found the cost $5 million or whatever. Yet me a project in Mexico. And a mobile and mobile who's are Why can't you maintain it and do it to the benefit of Ghanaians? There's no big problem with both parties. So, I think I'm here. Nanka, any woman NDC for, John Mama and Kofo. Some about the money in Mabo or Manica. Yeah, Baba, the share unto you. Okay. I won't say about the tongue, won't say the receipt will be this huge amount, $50,000 a month. The last point well made. Mamma Godfred Sombrem. Godfred, good morning.
Good morning.
Me hoya, Mamma Tewe.
Yo, what dear Mr. Mr. Suggestion is MPP NDC. MPP NDC. Back and forth. But you see, I end up in a media phone. And no pay me go some shaman. Everything say, sugar idea test on, or more a crab by. And this means to say, a company and to me produce with sugar. But una, we are intermediary, our woman. And come me inspect say, the over education say, oh, I am passing. Sugar no media test on a machine, a company, and a producer, and say a crab I am. But both on may say, no, sorry, not still I you say at Ned, it's here. Okay. You mean the no you mean the intro. This year, a gun for your huge man. Okay. So, Minister Wapa, let's say, what the company, a call this will be. No, I should hear one media. Okay.
My fast, but Godfred Mintunos out here. I told you, sir, many minister and Kasai on this. Or can say the plan is that don't be imported sugar, raw sugar, no one will process it, or how they say in the new one. On my test one, I mean, I saw videos of some sugar cane and on the aqua factory. So really, minimbio, what else you expect us, but stage one home. Are you? Mama, ask my bremo. Ask my good morning. Mama, Tewe. But I'm here, what's that? Masumi Jobiado or Takrad, you know.
You say discussion today. But before 1 month today, some of us, we are below 30, some between 30, 31, 32. Some of us are also below 30. Okay. But yes, discussions in the policies are NPP, NDC, 1 year, that 1 million. And Bebuna, you want 30, 25. You 35. You're the one. You're the one. What is your 1 year to a man or 1 year? 5 years, 10 years to come. You would want to go together, man. Into NPP and NDC, once a baby. Yes, get to see them, commercial factory, yes, the other quarter. Upper Sun Yancy, Upper Sun Wanka. Comment what you want, Kadama. That's what I want to. Yes, the commercial factory, for your commander, in the moko over the NDC water quay, NDC water pay. And it's more about can be irritating. You put it. I can for a few months election, what we already do, commander. What the sugar fight demand will be a boat. Not there will be a worker, commander. Okay. All right. Yo, Mate, over us, Mamma, say, Nana Bonsu, Nana, good morning. Hey, Minia, Asuminka, Sonana. Since what you be able to, Yamene. I'm going to help. Tell you, moving more for trees. Anyway, I'm in charge of your phone, I'm about for you. Now, I'm the shadows of watch. Oh, boy, to Mancasa. They say, road do a push a little memory as a secretary. And a joining baby. Question, oh, man, it looks like money and it get bloody. Completely. Now, since the minister and so on, he said, I had the way the boy near. It's the interest much to cut the interest. It's me, so I'm interested in that to watch at the room. The bush, come, yeah, and yeah, it's a union 1 million or 2 hour boat. Mahama players to me. On Tony Jacob for 26, you have a golden line will be a. So you got to time that somebody because now she comes from Tony Jacob for we are. Why was a political talk? Let's say Dr. Mundo here. I am saying the other for the sponsor. I'm on 97. Okay, Mate. Walk on the horse who say a fantastic over force on Facebook said that tenure of this government has been characterized by excessive borrowing, unsustainable debt, and economic crisis, high appetite for taxes, poor governance, reckless, wasteful expenditure, siphoning of state resources into private pockets of government appointees, as well as state capture by family and friends
of the president. Richard, Michel,
good morning.
Good morning, Richard.
The Kasafui Eastern region, Pesame Kavi Kaka.
Okay, Mamintio.
As a young youth now, you war on my minimum. Young Dutching, and I am penny for at the Bopisian, and I almost misusing for the past 4 years, and now your school I will feel. Yakwaya Agreko can put in teaching Pejuma. Yeah. Commander Sugar Factory, Emma. Said your papa no and this mini case varieties of the buy no chef ye almost you see your resources no one day you see o Kenya e bia na de be si o Ghana no
yeah trans one
say condition
but yes but it's a company for that
won't make sure that obema you available and ejuma ya available am I because guarantee a tax no na you so faswa e bia na eduyin
Mate, many are Greek ni, means me are Greek or University of Cape Coast, and me are Greek and many aje. I kiss me say, because regards to Honorable Kofi Bente Afol, NDC parliamentary candidate for Sefi, we also Dr. Bawumia's signature blend of lies and sugar-coated promises is back, but Ghanaians are not buying it. We see through this deceit and will not be fooled. He can be rest assured that he will not receive our vote today or tomorrow. Fantastic for says as I went so regards to visionary leader and our incoming president JDM. Okay, I think this message my kind and no. Well, me here over me just a minute because I'm right now so me more minute now.
So ya bebu no Ghana ha. Ya mebu no e kasa yin na no they are only complaining. Ba complaining. Yeah, complaining chairman. MPP and this almost to me ya time.
Time. Adom TV. Nnawotwe Yi yebesa share from Samuel Brace on behalf of the team, please. Share.